Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more Orb. You guys, I would say I'm starting to see a little bit more, like I'm starting to have my spirits lifted a little bit more by this show. Yolenta's back. I feel like things are, I wouldn't say they're good. I wouldn't say they're good, you know? I wouldn't say they're ever like great. But I'm starting to, I'm starting to kind of process like Oxy and Badeni a little bit more, and like if I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay. I wouldn't say I'm never feeling like woohoo when I'm watching this show. It's all, I don't think it's a woohoo kind of show. It's a or a ah. It's never really woohoo. Anyway, before I get started on everything, I just want to say if you are joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. I'm sending you those big old hugs right through that screen. If you are joining me on the YouTubes, thank you for being here. I really hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. And I hope, if possible, you will check out the link to my Patreon. It's going to be in that description down below. Get full-length, early access, uncut, unfiltered content. Going back so many years now. I think I've been doing this, how long have I been? Since 2019, I think. So it's a very long time. So I hope you'll check that out. And thank you in advance for that. So yeah, guys, I had a lot to say last time about just like how I really like seeing Draka and Schmidt interact, and they have so much in common, yet so many things like dividing them, yet they're still here, they're still, they've agreed to disagree pretty much, and they can still get along for the sake of what they're doing, and I think that's like, that is the first step in the right direction of like, you know what, you don't see the world the way I do at all. In fact, you see it so differently that like, it makes me rage, but I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to try to hurt you. I'm not going to shun you. I think we can all just kind of, just act on our similarities a little bit more and learn to get along for the sake of whatever it is we're doing together. Just getting by in the world, doing some mission together, whatever. So, yeah. So I applaud that. I knew as soon as he said that thing about the freedom of information, I'm like, okay, that's Yolenta. Because I have really, my going theory was it was going to be Novak. It had to be one of the two, because the only way, like, Oxy didn't leave names in that book. And the book got destroyed, so I'm guessing Yolenta must have copied it. Maybe, like, she was the one helping him read and write. Maybe she copied it. I don't know. I don't know if it's ever going to be addressed. I just, like, I don't understand how the book survived. Or how it got rewritten, I guess, would be the thing. I do understand, like, that certain things were, like, Badeni made sure, as we know, Badeni was very thorough when it came to making sure that certain things survived, as we saw with the using your head, which everyone in my comments was like, oh my god, who's using their head? They were using their heads. And I'm like, yeah, if you're gonna make that pun, now is the time to make it. But I mean, like, we didn't really, how would it get rewritten? You know what I mean? So now we have, I guess, an answer to that. I guess maybe it was Yolenta. I don't know. Because Badeni definitely burned the book. Unless he just didn't let it burn the whole way. Unless he pulled a Rafael and, like, didn't burn his work the whole way. Anyway. So, yeah. I'm glad to see Yolenta. Part of me kind of hopes that Novak knows she's alive. I don't know. Why make anyone needlessly suffer? And I know that Novak's whole thing was making people needlessly suffer, but why keep the cycle going? Like, the whole reason all of them are here right now is to stop that cycle of just needless suffering. So yeah, and we're getting the printing press. We're getting movable to we're getting mass publication. Like, we're not quite there yet, but we have the idea at least of keys and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, guys, I won't get into the whole thing all over again because I said a lot at the end of my last reaction. So, if you want the more detailed version, go listen to that if you haven't already. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what we're gonna do. So I'm guessing Yolenta, I don't know where so Yolenta is the leader of the Heretic Liberation Front. is she the one who put forth this idea of like, of what Schmidt believes, or is that just what Schmidt believes? I don't know. I don't know if Yolenta is trying to sell any particular belief system. I think maybe Yolenta just really just wants people to be free. But who knows? I guess we'll get to know more as we. But I'm glad she's back. Personally, I thought she was a doll, and yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself that I called like every single thing with her. So yay. But yeah, guys, that's about all I got. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of Orb? Let's do this. Yay! Yolenta! Hi! Yes, she's older now. She's got the tooth missing. Oh, poor sweet girl. I mean, she's like 40 now, but... Where is the book? About the book! If Yolenta's the one who helped copy it, she would know. She's like, allow me to smooth things over. Okay, you're gonna help if you got it all in your head. Nando demo. All right, guys. I will be very curious to see where Yolenta is all these years later, like where she is mentally. I don't know. I really honestly, I don't know what an experience like that would do to somebody. At the very least, it motivated her to start this. I mean, it's crazy to think too that like all of this only started because that one monk was such a real one. You know what I mean? Because like she was supposed to die, and they let her get away, thinking like, what's she gonna do? And she well, here's what she's doing. Oh, but Denny, now I can't see the rope. Why would you show the rope? No, and there's the basking in the sun. She looks like she's got their outfits on in that, doesn't she? Okay, I'm pretty sure the angry yellow eyes was Novak. Maybe I'm tweaking. I'm probably tweaking. I don't know. Oh man, there's just so many little hints in here, like with Raphael and the burning, and we come a long way from Raphael. We sure have. Morality is something you find when you're lost. Okay. Oh, it's what?
Oi.
Huh? I'm sorry, are we torturing somebody?
ちょうどよかった。私もお話が。ダミアン司教。君、また火あぶりを宣告したろ。今もこんな拷問を。それが何か？私は教皇直属の身ですよ。この仕事に司教であるあなたの
So there's a big bishop and there's little bishops. Is that what we're doing? Or is he talking about the Pope? I don't know.
もっと昔、500年前には大司教が魔女の嫌疑をかけられたものを集団暴行から救っているし、400年前には呪術師でありながら法王の地位についた例もある。
So Damien knows his history too. I mean, so many of the founders of Christianity were martyrs. Like, you would think that would do something about the whole torture thing.
信徒はみんな不安なんだ。ここで信仰を守るため、我々が立ち
And
上がら
this
ず
is what you're
何が聖
doing?
職者ですか
Torturing people? This is your answer. Boy.
私も若い頃は君と同じような使命に燃えていた。しかし長く生き、様々見た。
He's seen a bit at this point.
このやり方で世界が好転してるとは思えない。
Agreed.
君の言う通り、今や教会正統派の力は著しく失われてる。 だが争ってどうする？
What could like hurting people do? Why is it? Oh, is that supposed to impress somebody?
拷問と恐怖の上に成り立つ救済などない。違う考え
He's got the right
の
idea.
も愛せ。
It's just what I was saying before.
沈めろ。
Oh, really? That didn't do anything for you?
では私の番です。
本？何の？
地動説と呼ばれるものです。本自体は1年ほど前に押収しました。廃村の教会から見つかったとか。だいぶ古いもののようですが、いつ誰が書いたものなのか情報はなかった。
Right, there was no names and no.
文末に書いてあった一文と住所です。
Because we left.
トトツキに寄付しろと。
That's amazing how that's gone through every single. Oh, he did die. I mean, it's been like 35 years, so.
トトツキは地動説を研究し捕らえられた。
Oh, so we're aware of Patoki.
彼の教え子とヨシも地動説に関わり死んだ。35年前に。
Because I was gonna say it wasn't him. Okay. Like we know this person, right? Or am I crazy?
が書いた。まさかあの村の青年2人が、いや、彼らも25年前に死んでるはず。
You know a lot, Damien.
町外れの酒
Oh, it was oh, there he is. Oh, he just spends his day just stabbing at the. Oh. Oh, I'm guessing he doesn't know. Oh, Novak. Guessing he doesn't know about Yolenta then. He doesn't look like he's doing too well.
酒をおごってくれる。
いや、仕事の話なので酒は。
Oh, he's asleep. Oh, Novak. This is pretty tough to watch.
君、異端審問官なの。
Oh.
はいじゃあ。
Well, see, the thing is, you're well, you're not in the business. You're retired. You're retired.
仕事の話はなし。帰ってください。酒をおごらない人に用はないからさ。
He's like, if you're not here to give me alcohol, then leave. Oh, well, that's gonna pique his interest. He's like, no, never mind. I need my drinks.
歴史がある。彼もまた地動説に狂わされた一人だ。
Yeah, well, that's what. I don't know if it's heliocentrism exactly that ruined his life. I would say it was Antony, that SOB. Oh boy.
あなたは宇宙論の専門家なんですよね。先日ある一冊の本が審問所から盗まれた。
Oh, don't tell me he's gonna be.
あなたが以前担当した事件と関わ
Oh
る。
my god, if he got back in and then this whole thing led to Yolenta, that would be so crazy.
帰って。
しかし。
Oh, he's not. Yeah, that's gonna bring up some real bad stuff for him.
私が終わらせた。
Here's the thing.
今になって。
He's gonna have such an axe to grind about heliocentrism, and when it leads him right to his daughter's doorstep, what is he gonna do? So I'm guessing we didn't go let Papa know. He's gonna be like, I want to put an end to this once and for all. And he's gonna leave right to his daughter.
容疑者は絞れてるが。
Oh, he's getting back in the
おそらく異端
game.
解放戦線による犯行かと。
私も捜査に協力させてくれ。
Oh, this is gonna be so awkward when he's like, I'll bring down this heretic liberation front and the Yolenta's the leader.
命してるのか。
はい。情報は錯綜してますが、おそらく女性かと。
悲惨だな。もっと安全に生きる可能性もあっただろうに。
She couldn't have. That's the thing.
証言によると、歯が抜けてるとか。
He wouldn't know anything
し
about
かし
that.
彼らの逃亡先が分かりません。目的も不明です。
Oh God, it's gonna lead him right to what is he gonna do when you? Is he gonna like? I bet he's gonna turn and help her.
というのも、本は効率よく人の思想を変えうる可能性がある。
And we know
説教を
Yolenta
解い
loved
て回るより
books.
ずっといい。
しかし、写本は手間では。
アッシュ君、 異端審問官なら最新技術に注視するといい。
He's aware. He's heard of the movable type. He really okay, so he dug in his heels in the ways of okay. I could see it going either way, that he'd turn against it but he dug in his heels.
今回本を出版する可能性が高い。
Well, he called
意味が
that.
ないなら早速
Are they? There's no way they're gonna be pitted against each other. Like once he finds out who it is.
機材を自作してるかも。
Unless do you think he would? Do you think he would be like, you need to give this up? Oh, wow. Even, he's like not even sober. He's not even sober. And he came up with all that in like 5 minutes.
過去にいろいろあったと聞いて、
Maybe we shouldn't be bringing up
正
the
直
past.
侮ってました。でもこう
Yeah,
やって
that's the
異端を打
mistake.
倒するために立ち上がってくれて、とても心強いです。
彼らは操られてるだけだ。ある
So
種
that's-
被害者だよ。
So
真
he
の敵は彼らではない。
is the enemy science? Is science and new technology and information your enemy now?
この命がある限りどこまでも追いかけてやる。諸悪の根源を。
He just sees heliocentrism as real.
So-
Whoa.
It's
Okay. Wow. Oh boy. So like, what? I don't. Now I don't even know what's gonna happen. Whoa. Oh, she uses some of Danny's moves. She uses some of Danny's moves. To be fair, though, like this is fair. This is fair that she's doing this. All she knows is she burned the book.
何があるのか知りたかった。燃やさないとついてこられなかった。
あの本に何の用が？
あれを使って大儲けできそうだったから。
We were in it for the money.
本の内容と引き換えにこの本で出た利益の2割欲しい。検討してくれますか？
ずうずうしいってよく言われない？
Yolenta's not having it.
あなたの燃やしたものはおそらく私の古い友人が書いたものだった。
Wait, so maybe she wasn't
だ
the
と
one
した
who.
らそれは私にとってとても重要なもの。
Yeah. So she knew of it, but didn't really know it.
来て。
I mean, we know that she's just been using money as a way to make herself feel more secure, too. You know?
惑星はわかる？
まあ。
惑星はそれぞれ進行速度が違う。あの土星があそこと同じ位置にいたのはどれくらい前だと思う？
She's probably not gonna know.
30年前。
30 years ago.
た時、私は9歳。
Oh.
5年後、14歳で地動説に出会った。
Yep.
その6年後、
Oh,
20
so
歳で初め
after.
て人を殺した。
Whoa! Who did we kill? It's been a long 30 years. Or
それ何の話ですか？
something along those lines.
わからない。私の感動を必死に伝えてる。
Yeah, I mean, people, they're here because, like, these people are here because, like, this means everything to them, you know?
私の知る限り、あの本を読んだたった一人の存在で、地動説を知ってる数少ない仲間で、簡単に言うと、なぜか今、
They do have that connection now.
私とあなたが出会ったから。
It is, don't you? I mean, it is kind of like you just happened upon that book. I know you don't believe in fate, Jaka, but
なんか随分と高尚ですね。
she's been through a lot, and I'm
こっち
sure
も
life has
質問いい
a
ですか？
whole kind of new
金
meaning
稼ぎ
to
を
her.
蔑むようだけど、あなたのやってることは人を殺して異端を回復。
That's we're not we can't really come out here and say like we're perfect.
でも迷いはない。
She's like, I have
私
no
は繰り返して
regrets.
るだけ。教会に奪われた自由と人
Yeah.
生を。
Okay, well then. Does she even know he's alive?
でもそれはあなたも同じじゃん。
I
つまり権
mean,
威の中 中で生じる思考停止は何も宗教だけじゃなく学問ってものの中でも起こるんじゃないですか。
I mean, you can apply those principles to any structure.
私も何度も人を殺した。
Oh,
確かに真
okay.
理を盾に暴力は加速しうる。もしかしたら私は地動説という権威を盲信し、
So we just, yeah, they've gone in on their beliefs as well.
私の目的地には自由があると信じてるから。
自由の定義は
そう問えること。
The ability to ask what is freedom without being killed for it. Okay.
そろそろ
Fair.
戻りましょう。
Even though, like, yeah, their methods are pretty extreme as well. Like, you can't really... You could argue they're being as extreme in their methods, just for different reasons.
利益の2割は渡せない。この本でお金稼ぎするつもりは
She's
な
like,
い。
and I was gonna say, I don't think she's planning on making any money from it. She's gonna put it out there for free.
あげてもいい。
Oh.
何を売るかはあなたが新しく見つけて。
You can use the printing press, find something to market. I'd say that's pretty, yeah, you got, like, access to the newest technology possible. Her whole thing was, like, we gotta find something to produce. Well, now you have the means to produce it.
本の内容を聞かせて。私も古い友人と久々に再会。
Oh, because the books can take you to people who are dead. And wow, when she said that, I didn't know how poignant that was going to be. When she was talking about books. And all of a sudden, it's like she's with her old friend again. There we go. Man. Oh, Oxy! I miss you, honey. Oh. Wow. They really had to show me Oxy sitting there. Shoot. Oh, man.
やっぱり文字は奇跡ですね。
Yeah. She was right.
どうしてそんなに稼ぎたいの？
Because if you'd had money, your father would have.
私の信念だからです。
なら重要だな。でも時々信念なんて忘れさせる何かに出会ったりする。信念はすぐ呪いに化ける。それは私の強さであって限界でもある。
Wow.
迷って。
Oh.
きっと迷いの中に
Sometimes the journey
倫
is
理がある。
important. Oh. This is gonna change her life too. Oh my god, Oxy. I can't believe they showed us Oxy again. I don't know what that says, but it's done. It's done! Wow! It was a low blow, you guys. It was a low blow. I just started off this reaction saying, okay, I feel like I'm okay. You know? Like, I feel like I'm starting to move on a little bit, you know? Like, it's gonna be alright. We got a whole new story going. I actually had forgotten all about what she said about, like, how books are miracles and everything, like, until this episode. And then I was like, oh my god. So she's kind of talking, like, she said it took her father away and everything. I wonder if she just means, like, because of the Inquisitor thing. Does she even know he's alive? Like, was she told he was dead? Or do they both think each other's dead? Or maybe, okay, so here's the thing about Novak. He has doubled down so much in his ideals about how, like, heliocentrism is evil. And you can see how his perspective of the heretics is different now that he knows his own daughter was a heretic. Because he's like, okay, well, now I know they were just... Because he was questioning that. He was like, why do they all seem so normal? They don't seem crazy. They don't seem demon-possessed. He's like, well, they're all being manipulated by this heliocentrism, and all this new information technology is evil, and that's what's corrupting people. It's like, bro, I think you need... I think you need to face facts. Of course, he doesn't know all of the, I mean, if he knew all the details, he'd be burning it down. He really would. All right, guys. Wow. Okay, so now I don't know what's good. So way back when Yolenta first joined up with Oxy and Badeni, I had this theory that like her and Novak were going to have to face off at some point. And my theory was that he was going to tell her like, you know, you don't want to be caught up in this. Just like say that they manipulated you or something and you'll be off the hook. Like you'll get a slap on the wrist and then you have to say you didn't mean it and that she's going to be like, no, for the first time in my life, I'm actually being taken seriously for something. And I'm not just going to say I'm a dumb girl and back down. And they're going to be at odds over that. And that he would not... And one of my big things was like, he would not do anything to hurt his own daughter. He would not do anything to hurt his own daughter. And now, honestly, I still don't think he would. But now I don't even know because they're both so... drowned in their causes. Like he has gone so deep in on like it's interesting because like as father and daughter they both had that capacity to just like follow something to such an extreme and that you know like no amount of violence or whatever would really bother them about it. But yeah, she's in the position now too where like, you know, yeah, the Heretic Liberation Front is killing people and doing some, you know, pretty extreme stuff and I still don't know who exactly we were dealing with for that, sorry, I just saw something on my laptop. I still don't know, whose backstory that was they showed a few episodes ago, but, is that supposed to also be the Heretic Liberation Front? I don't know. That was like going around and like burning people's crosses and everything, and that's why that one person's parents got killed. I don't know if that's the same people that were doing that, but I mean, even just from what we've seen of the Heretic Liberation Front, like they're not afraid to like go super extreme on stuff. And now I am wondering if maybe it is Yolenta who's been putting out there, like, you know, that there is a God, you can see God in his creation, but, you know, what we've been kind of taught is more or less man-made or something. So now I'm wondering if maybe that was her that put all that out there. Because that would actually add up a lot with her character. I like how nobody on the show is really, like, in the right about anything. Damien, okay, where do we... I'm going to be so mad at myself. I don't want to look up anything about Damien, because then I'm going to get spoilers. But, like, I know we've, like, seen him before. I just couldn't, like, really tell you a lot about him. And while I'm so afraid, like, I'm going to get in the comments, like, oh my god, Damien was the one who blah, 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 blah. What do you mean you don't know him? And it's probably fair. Like, I probably just forgot. I'm sorry. Like, a lot has happened on the show. But, yeah. He's putting forth the closest to what I feel to kind of be, like, truth. Like, we can all get along. It's okay. We do not have to be torturing people. Like, this is not the way to save the church. But man, so we might really end up in a situation where Novak and Yolenta have to face off. And he's probably going to be like, you were manipulated into believing all this. It's okay. Just like say you don't mean it and like, I'll protect you or whatever, or I'll try. And she's going to be like, this is my life. This is what I believe. This is my passion. This is my everything. Like, this is all I've had. I haven't had you. Haven't had, like, it was all taken away from me. And like, there's no way I'm going to back down on this. There's no way I'm going to renounce it. There's no way I'm going to... And then they would be put at odds. And then they would be in a position where, like, they might have to fight to the death. That would be so awful and sad. I legit just really wanted them reunited, to be honest. It's still horribly frightening to think of what a 98% not sober Novak can come up with in like 5 minutes compared to like people who've been working on this case for like days, weeks, months. I mean, that's pretty crazy. So, wow. All right. I mean, this brought him out of retirement, I guess. Dang. Oh, was Damien the one? No, that was Grabowski. I was gonna say, wasn't there like somebody who took over for Bodeni after he was like, who was like hearing the people's confessions and stuff. But I thought that was Grabowski. I don't know. I'm probably confusing a bunch of people. I'm sorry. Like there's not that many characters on this show, but there's enough that like, unless they've been at the forefront a lot, like they're probably gonna slip through the cracks. So somebody remind me who it is, so I don't have to look something up and spoil myself on anything, because we don't want that. But, all right. That was pretty interesting. I feel like Draka's gonna learn a lot and definitely be a different person by the time. Because really, at the end of the day, she was only motivated by money because she was looking for. It's interesting because everyone kind of needs something to believe in. Even Draka, who's like, I don't need anything to believe in. I make my own fate. But she believes in money. Like, she has a conviction. Like, everyone has something that, like, keeps them going, that motivates them. Even though, as Yolenta put it, it can be your greatest motivator and your greatest limit, because now you're kind of, like, bound to that conviction, as opposed to kind of going and hearing what everyone else has to say, I guess. But, yeah. I mean, it was a really good, thought-provoking episode. I really enjoyed it. Getting to see her like be with Oxy again for a second was like they just took the knife in my heart and they just, oh, there we go. How's that? It's been a couple episodes, huh? You starting to move off? Oh, just twist it. Just twist that knife. Oh man. All right, well, we got all our players set up for this new arc now. You know, it took a couple episodes to get it all set up, but man, I think it's going to be pretty crazy. We don't have that much longer left. This was episode, what was this? Was this episode 19? I think this was episode, yeah, 19. Yes. So we have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6. Is that right? Does it go up to 20? Yeah, it goes up to 25. Yeah, so 6 episodes left. Wow. I don't even know. I'm told that I won't even understand the ending. I'm told that the ending is like very, very difficult to understand. So I'll probably just need a lot of clarification afterwards. But yeah. All right, guys, that's where I'm at. I just, it's good to see Yolenta again. Very interesting to see where she's landed in her life. Makes sense. She's doubled down on this every bit as much as her dad has doubled down on, like, heliocentrism is evil and it took my daughter away and everything. Like, not being able to see that, like, maybe... And you guys were pointing out, too, that flashback that he was having of when he got so mad at her for saying something about God was kind of, like, the start of all of it. And I'm like, I never even thought of it that way. But that makes a lot of sense. And it's like, you can't... No, we're going after heliocentrism. Somebody had to be the bad guy, you know? It was either going to be heliocentrism or he was going to have to put the blame right on the church and what they have been doing. So, wow. All right, guys. So we have like 2 opposing forces here, and Draka is more or less going to be caught in the middle. And we're about to publish this. I've been saying for ages, if you get this in the hands of everyone, of course not everyone can read, but a lot of people can read, and maybe more people will learn to read if books are more widely available. You can't kill everybody. You can't kill everybody. Who would go to your church? You can't kill everyone. So, all right. Dang, guys, that was awesome. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please... Oh dear Lord, I'm not going to be okay. I'm not going to be okay for Novak versus Yolenta, and that's where this is all going. That's where this is all going. I'm not going to be okay for it. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.